Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts, back again with a special video for you guys. We're here finally. Hopefully the notification goes out. I mean, I don't know what to tell you if it doesn't, but hopefully the notification goes out. So yeah, we are here. I said the next BTS video I would be posting is RM's birthday. I said that. And I am here to fulfill what I said. Notifications? Yes. Did it work? Yes, maybe. I don't know. Hope so. Hope so, guys. Yay, got the notification. Okay, let's hope so. They didn't go out yesterday. I think some of them that did go out got like super delayed. So I was like, oh, I don't know if it's going to be able to go out today. I don't know. So, yeah. Hi, guys. How is everybody? Hello. Abby, first time to catch a live stream. Yay. Hi, Flyshky Fly. Hi, Marina. Tank going crazy on Weverse. Yeah, my phone keeps blowing up. Yeah. It's just like, it's just a bunch of Weverse notifications on my phone. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't get yesterday's, but I'm glad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no one got, like, notifications yesterday. I know. I'm telling you. It's so frustrating. But anyway, yeah. Hi, Gabby. It's been so long since I've seen ya. So yeah, I'm super, super excited. Now, just to clarify, yes, typically I do album listens on my own. I typically do not do album listens with Caitlin. And I think Caitlin's already actually done a reaction to this on her channel, so. But yeah, so, thank you, DJ. He's in his army group chat again. Oh my god, Heather, that's hilarious. Do they believe it's him this time? So anyway, just to clarify, this is not mono. I'm not reacting to mono. I'm starting from the beginning, and I'm reacting to his mixtape first, and then the next time I do this, for RM, it'll be mono. So yeah, so just to clarify, just to make sure, I'm doing the mixtape first. Now, obviously, I need to do a, Universe MV reaction. Yes, I know. The MV is out. Trust me, I know. I very much thought about going live last night at midnight, exactly 24 hours after it posted, just to do a quick little live reaction just to the video. But I knew if I did that and didn't do RM's mixtape first, the amount of people that would be bitching at me in the comments, I was not even going to deal with it. So I was like, you know what? I just will have to wait to post it. I'll have to wait to see it. I'll have to wait to post it because I'm not going to deal with people bitching at me in the comments because I said the next thing I would react to was RM, even though comebacks and new releases always come first. I wasn't going to go there. So I did not want to hear people bitching in the comments. So that's why my Universe reaction has not come out yet. Because I said this would be my next one. Therefore, I'm holding to my word and this is my next one. So I hope you guys understand that. Yeah, I have been seeing a lot of people getting blocked for it. I will probably, I kind of want to do it live with you guys, but I'm just not sure because so many people are getting blocked. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I should just go live with you guys that way. Like, if it does get blocked, at least the people who were in the live with me are able to, like, see it initially. And I might have to, like, edit it down and then whatever I repost later will be like what everyone else is able to see, but at least like maybe the initial one you'll be able to see with me. Of course, I'll be pausing a lot if we're live, but I'm probably gonna have to pause a lot anyway because it's an MV and I pause a lot during their MVs to try to catch everything going on anyway. So some people got blocked, some people didn't get blocked. It's like seems to be very sporadic. I don't know. My friend Sandy got blocked the second she posted it blocked. She's like, well, shit. So yeah, it's just been very sporadic, it seems. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll actually do the MV reaction on its own. Maybe with also the two remixes, like the acoustic version that went with it, and there was another version that went with it. So I think I'm going to do that in one video, and then maybe the documentary in a separate video. I think that's what I'm going to do with that. Their vocals in the song is like everything. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate it. It's two different colors mixed together to get this color because I don't like either of them on their own. So yeah, thank you though. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I hope that makes sense and sounds good. For doing the MV and then the 2 remixes after the MV, all in one video since it's all My Universe songs, and then the documentary in a separate one. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you flip the video and pause a lot, it should be okay. That's what I'm thinking too. I think I'm going to do it live with you guys. Not sure what day. I was honestly, if I would have been able to get started on this like really early today, which I just wasn't able to, but if I was able to get started on this really early today, I was going to do all 3 parts of RMs because it has to be 3 parts. Part 1, 4 songs. Part 2, 4 songs. And part 3, the last 3 songs because he has so many songs on this mixtape. So this will be 3 parts tonight that we are doing together. And then I thought about going live a 4th time tonight just for the My Universe MV. But I'm not going to do that to myself. It's already almost 11 p.m. my time. And if I added that also tonight, that would just be way too late. So, yeah. So I'll have to do My Universe a different day, which means it's just even more delayed for me. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll be super excited and I'll still want to do it tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll be super excited and I'll want to do it tomorrow before my live stream. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I feel. I just don't want to like not do it and then like everyone be talking about it during my tea time live stream tomorrow and like I have to like keep telling people no spoilers, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's all I keep thinking. I was like, it's gonna get spoiled for me because I've avoided it. Oh my god, I've avoided it so much. I have just not like I've tried to block everything. People have tagged me and stuff, and like I'm barely even looking at stuff I'm tagged in because I'm afraid I'm gonna see something from it. Yeah. So I'm just trying not to get spoiled. I don't want to know anything about it. I don't want to be spoiled. The only thing I know is from their the lyric video. There's it was very like spacey in the lyric video with like the stars and the planets and stuff. So I don't know if there's gonna be any similarities with the MV in that regard, or if that's just because it's called My Universe and it made sense for the aesthetic of the lyric video. I'm not sure. So, but yeah, I'm excited either way. So yeah, I don't know. I will be posting another. There's no way I'll be able to react to one tonight. And I think tomorrow night I have plans after tea time. So probably Sunday. I'll definitely be posting one Sunday for sure. But yeah, I just posted one yesterday. I think I posted one yesterday. Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. So Sundays will be the next one, which will be, if I'm not wrong, I think it's EXO. Let me just double check my order. Yeah, I posted, got 7. And then going 17. So yeah, my next one will be EXO, and after that will be Bon Voyage on Patreon. So EXO concert series, their first concert back in like 2014, I think, or 2013. Everything's so pixelated, it's hilarious. Looks like I'm watching a watercolor painting instead of a concert. It's great. Gotta love the quality back then. But it's so fun to reminisce on songs that were like when they were like babies. It's really, really cute. So yeah, so EXO concert series reaction on Patreon next. And then after that will be Bon Voyage Season 2 episode 4? 3 or 4. Episode 3 or 4, Bon Voyage Season 2 will be after that. So yeah. Okay, I think that's everything. Any other questions? Let's see. Oh, really? I don't see it on my end. Yeah, wait. Are you saying you don't see how pixelated it is on your end? Or you don't see, the 17 in the Soup post I just posted yesterday? I did 17 in the Soup yesterday. That's the one I uploaded. I'm not sure which one you're asking about, though. Are you going to the concert? So, let's just say I have scheduled my COVID vaccines next week. Because if I do get tickets, I have to be vaccinated in order to be able to go to the concert. So, I'm trying to positive affirmations. I'm preparing and everything. Because, like, I don't leave my house ever except to, like, check my mail, guys. I mean, I guess that's not true. We did go on vacation, and I did go to, like, Disney World. So, I mean, there was that. But, I mean, Universal, I mean. Typically, I never leave my house. But, yeah, so... Anyway, so yeah, I scheduled my COVID vaccine for next week, and the follow-up is, like, the end of October. So I will be vaccinated by the time the concert rolls around. So there's that. So it's really just a matter of if I can get tickets, and, like, good tickets. Like, I mean, if we're going to spend money on a freaking flight to freaking LA, I want good seats. So as long as I can get good seats, we're going to be fine. So yeah. Yeah, I'm so nervous about it. I'm literally going to have, like, my laptop on, my second laptop on, my tablet on. I have 3 phones. Caitlin has her phone. Caitlin will be here with me as well. We're literally going to have all devices on and logged in. Like, I'm not even joking. Unless it doesn't let us. I know last time you could only log into 1 device per IP address. So if it's the same way, then I will only be able to do it on 1 device. Excuse me. Yeah, I haven't seen what prices are going for. I do have the code because obviously we had seats last time, so I do have my pre-sale code. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I have not seen what ticket prices are going for, especially compared to what tickets prices were last time. I really hope that obviously they've gotten way more popular just since COVID hit, since, you know, from prior to when COVID hit to now. Like, everyone, you know, pretty much knows who BTS is now. I mean, they did back then, but not to the extent that they do now. They've just completely blown up since, you know, since I bought the tickets the first time. So I'm just really curious to see how much more expensive the tickets are this time around, which would really suck. So yeah, how would anyone know prices yet? Yeah, I didn't think you can see prices yet, but I don't know. Put the phones on the LTE. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll do that. So that means we'll have 3 phones in total and 1 laptop if we go that route instead. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, so that's where we're at as far as the concert goes. We will try, and we will be crossing our fingers the whole time. So we obviously won't know anything until next Wednesday evening. I'm nervous, but okay. We've been chatting for a long time now, so let's go ahead and get started on... I just paused my favorite BTS song. My favorite non-solo BTS song. Is Brian going too? Once again, I'm not 100% sure. It all just kind of depends. He might just go to LA, but not the concert, depending on, you know, ticket prices and everything. Or he may not go at all, or he might go to both. He might go to LA and the concert with us. So it all just, like, we're not sure, because it's not just the concert, it's also, like, the flight and everything. So yeah, it's gonna depend, because it's everything times 2 for both Brian and I. So yeah, it'll just depend, but we're crossing our fingers. We're crossing our fingers, guys. So yeah, we'll see. Me too. If they were coming to Orlando, and that's kind of one thing I wish, in a way, is I kind of wish they would announce, because, you know, the post that they did afterwards, that the first like, stop or whatever, LA, and we're like, what do you mean, like, the first, like, what, like, does that mean they're gonna open up and do more tour dates, like, next year? But I'm just, like, really, like, scared that everyone knows, unless they get complete diplomatic immunity and they do not have to serve in the military, which I don't know, that could happen based on their status now, but unless that is granted to them, they have to serve. So unless Jin defers for the 2 years he's allowed to hold off, he has to leave. I mean, we don't want to talk about it, but it's facts. Like I mean, like it's right there. Like he's gonna have to go if he either doesn't postpone it or they don't get diplomatic immunity. So my fear is if I don't go to the LA concert, what if this is like Jin's last concert with them? And then he has to leave to go serve. And so, yeah, they'll have more dates next year. But what if Jin's not a part of it? And I can't miss out on the opportunity to see OT7 BTS. Like, I can't. Like, so I'm like, even if I knew there were more dates next year, do I want a chance that those might be without Jin? I don't think I do. I think I'd rather pay to go to LA and guarantee that I'm going to see them all together. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of it all, like, because there's literally so many different possibilities, like, that it could be. I don't even know, but I don't know. Like, I just wish that they would let us know more information. Like, I really wish they would let us know more information. I don't know. I just kind of hope that even if they are not given diplomatic immunity and then they don't have to serve, even if that's not granted, I kind of really hope, just because of how much they're blowing up and how much of a presence they're making and how big of waves that they're making in this industry, I just kind of really hope that Jin does defer for his 2 years. Jin and Suga both. I hope that they hold off for 2 years so they can be together a little bit longer. Plus, that means that more of them will be able to go at the same time. When the 2 years is up, more of them will be able to go together. So I kind of wish that he does, like, like hold off for the 2 years. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Heather. Or I'm not exactly sure what was said prior to that, but just from what you're saying, yeah, like there are definitely big restrictions. Like, you cannot get into the concert venue unless you show proof that you were vaccinated. So they're definitely, like, taking precautions on that. So yeah. How are people seeing what the prices are? Someone said 300 earlier. Now someone said 200. I didn't think you could see the prices yet. Am I crazy? I didn't think you could see the prices yet. I don't know. Sorry, I am having heartburn, and it's not pleasant, so I'm gonna... Well, they got diplomatic passports. So, being in the position that they're in, they could possibly be granted diplomatic immunity and not have to serve. I just don't know, though. Is it on the site? Oh, I'm sure there are fake sites already. Just, it's so big. All of the shady ass people are going to try to scam the hell out of people. And the sad part is they're going to end up getting away with it. And so many people are going to be, like, sad and disappointed. There's nothing on Ticketmaster but the seat map. Is it the seat map for their concert? Because, you know, the stage setup is always different depending on who's coming into concert. Like, last year, their stage setup had kind of, like, that little area that was kind of jutting out from, like, the main stage and, like, the middle stage, and, like, there was, like, the little area. So, yeah. Is it their actual stage setup or just a generic stage setup? Sorry, we've been, like, chatting for, like, 20 minutes, guys. We really need to get into this reaction. It's just getting later and later. My nose itches. I saw a picture of the seating map. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this reaction. It's just the generic one, right? See, Y'all are always confusing me. I always ask a question and no one knows like the exact answer. Some people are saying it's a generic, some people are saying yes, it's that one. I don't know. We'll figure it all out later. We have plenty of time. So okay, we're gonna go with the first one up. Here is your pause warning because I'm sure I will pause and talk about the lyrics. That being said, I'm not doing dulcet. Dulcet is very difficult to navigate while you're actually trying to show it on screen. I will be using the color coded lyrics, but I am using AF Taehyung's color coded lyric videos for this, which I know is a good source for their lyric videos for the color coded. So I will be using those and not dulcet. I can read dulcet later on my own time. It's just very difficult to try to show dulcet on the screen. There's ads all over the screen. The screen, out of the big screen, it's like a small section that actually has the info on it. And it doesn't look, it's not easy to show you guys what I'm looking at is what I'm trying to say. So, this is his mixtape, RM mixtape. This is not mono. So, okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay. So his first one up is Voice. Like I said, we are doing this in 3 parts. We're all doing all 3 parts tonight. So this is part 1. We will then do part 2 after this, then part 3 after that. This will have 4 songs. Part 2 will have 4 songs, and part 3 will have 3 songs. There's 11 songs on this album. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into it. So the first song is called Voice. What is this? Okay, yeah, let's go.
난 꿈이 없었지 내 가사처럼 맨날 그런 식 내게 답을 주지 못했던 함수와 방정식 그것들은 결국 수많은 해가 되었네 그 빛으로 뒤에 숨은 별을 볼 수 없게 해 그렇게 하루하루 많은 해가 되었네 그 빛으로 뒤에 숨
Okay, so we are literally diving in a very like real and raw place like immediately from like the first line. I didn't have a dream. Like I mean, immediately you're thrown into this album. If this is setting the tone for how the album's going to be, then this is obviously a very, very personal album for him. So this is going to be interesting to react to. I hope I don't cry. I'm going to try to hold it together. I cried, what was it? Was it yesterday I just cried watching something? No, it was the day before. I don't know. I cry too damn much doing these damn things. These boys and their lyrics and their beautiful voices, I can't deal with it. Anyway, so wow. Okay, so we're already jumping in a very, very real, raw, emotional vibe. Okay, let's continue.
별을 볼 수 없게 해 그렇게 하루하루 날 죽여가며 두도 없이 하루 등급 같은 숫자 노름에 종일에 매달려 난 그저 성공하고 싶었어 남들에게 지겹게 들었던 말이 그것뿐이었어 행복이란 신기름 거기 잡혀있을 줄 알았지 하지만 책상 앞에 난 단 한순간도 행복하지 않았지 어머니 몰래 문제지 사이에 백질이 꼈네 좀 베이스에 맞춰서 내려가던 나의 정체 성적 별바를 때와는 다른 숨쉬는 느낌 1등을 해도 내 마음은 늘 편치
Wow. Breathing, which feels okay. So he's literally talking about how without his parents knowing, he would, while pretending to be working on like his workbook at school, he would actually be like writing down like lyrics and like beats and stuff like that because that's what his passion was. That's all he was thinking about. He wasn't thinking about school. He wasn't thinking about, all of that other stuff. Like at that moment, he just wanted to like pour out what was like in his heart and what was in his head. And so that's when he's like breathing, which feels different from when I'm getting my grades. Even if I'd get first place, my heart didn't feel at peace. So yeah, we all knew that he was a great student. He's super smart. He has a high IQ. Like he had good grades. I mean, like so it's like, but even when he got first place and doing something like that, his heart didn't feel at peace because it's not what he wanted. That wasn't what he was passionate about. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so this is following a lot of the footsteps of is it No? Yeah, No, right? When they're in the classroom. Everybody say no. Yeah, No. So this is following kind of the footsteps in that where obviously in that song they're talking about how in society in Korea, a lot of, the older generations, they expect you to go to one of like the like top, what is it, top four, I think it is, like colleges that are there. And so like you literally have to like work your ass off just to even be accepted into one of those colleges. And it's a big issue. It's a big thing, the amount of pressure that's put on kids there because of, school and education is it's a lot, and it's really bad. Unfortunately, South Korea has one of the highest suicidal rates in the world, because of the pressures. Highest teenage suicide rates in the world. I can't even freaking talk, because of the pressures that are put on them, for like, education and doing their best, and not failing and getting into these, elite colleges. And so much pressure is put on kids that it just kind of drives them, to the point that they don't feel that they have anything that they can do. And it's sad. And, I like that he's addressing this, because they obviously addressed that in No. And they're addressing that here. Like, is it really important to want the same thing others want, rather than living an entire life full of sorrowful sighs? When you're not content with something, you're sighing, you're like, you're just, you're not, your soul isn't happy. You're not content. You're not happy. And so it's like, why is it really so important to do what everyone else out here is doing, and what everyone expects me to do? But even though that's not where his passion is, So yeah, where was I?
하는 걸 꼭 원할 필요 있는가 한평생 한이 담긴 한숨 쉬며 살기보다 하늘 떼어내고 그냥 숨을 쉬며 사는 길을 택했어 나 손가락질해 내 얄팍한 나의 조이스 내 꿈은 나의 목소리 모두에게 주는 것 내가 어떤 모습일지라도 내 음악과
Yeah, so he's following his passion. It doesn't matter what situation he ends up being in, he just wants to follow his passion. If it succeeds, if it doesn't succeed, he's doing what he loves, Well, I don't know what you'll do after listening to this. It's all right if you curse at me, because you'll eventually seek me out again.
이걸 듣고 있는 내가 어떨지 잘 모르지만 날 욕해도 좋아 결국 너도 날 또 찾게 될 테니까 그래 7년이 지나도 5만 원짜리 마이크로 여전히 방학해내서 혼자 만드는 믹스테이프 Say I'm fake 그래 인정한다 나의 흑역사 변명할 수 있지만 안에 다시 그딴 일 없을 거야 Yeah I'll be real 이 순간 내가 절실히 바라던 L 7년간 밟아오던 페달에 드디어 기름
Nice. Okay, so yeah, so some say I fake, yeah, I admit my shameful past. I mean, I think a lot of us, like, especially people in like the music industry, like there's things that they'll try out or they'll do in the past that like they look back on it now and they're just like, oh, why did I do that? Like, for instance, I know RM feels that way. I think about Expensive Girl, which I've never heard, by the way. I will one day react to it, but I will be reacting to it respectfully and with the knowledge that this is just a cover, it's not his song, and with the knowledge that he doesn't necessarily care for the fact that he did that at one point. So I will be going into that reaction when the time comes and I do react to that. I will be going into that reaction with all of that knowledge, and I will be obviously very open-minded and respectful and understanding of what I am listening to, rather than the people who react to it and just, try to like make fun of it and try to like put him down for the lyrics when it was not anything he wrote. But anyway, going back to where I'm talking about now. So he's saying like, what I was trying to say was, even in the beginning, like we'll try different things and we'll do things that like we now, like later on we look back on them and we're like, God, why did I do that? Like, so it's like him here. It's like, yeah, I admit my shameful past. Like, cause sometimes you do things that like you wish you could take back, later on, but ultimately like, we grow from it. Like he said, I could try to justify it, but it won't ever happen again. Like he learned lessons on different decisions that he made in the past that he doesn't like, whatever those decisions are, whatever controversies he's had in the past, you have to learn and you have to grow from it. So yeah. Yeah, I realized this woman that I desired for so much. The pedal that I stepped on for 7 years has finally been oiled. So he's finally feeling progress. He's finally feeling like he's moving forward. He's been grinding. He's been working this whole time, and he's feeling that forward momentum now. It's starting to pick up, and he's feeling passionate about everything.
이 순간 내가 절실히 바라던 일 7년간 밟아오던 페달에 드디어 기름칠 You get killed Come take it if you do wanna piss on me 오직은 막으로 말해 딴 분야 따윈 need 없지 If you really think you're ready to fly With my power this is what all is about Fella the time is now 난 몰라 나의 목소리에 볼
Okay, see, I wasn't sure when we were going to get his singing, but I did know that you guys told me that he sings on his mixtapes. Excuse me. So, oh, hi, Catherine. We literally chatted for the first 20 minutes about reactions, what I'm reacting to next, and then tickets and the concert and everything like that. So we were chatting for the first 20 minutes. So I'm still on the first song. So you're okay, Catherine. Yeah, so I knew that he was going to be singing in his mixtape, but I didn't know exactly how much he would be singing. And I didn't know, like if it was on every song, only on like a couple songs. So I actually didn't know if I was going to actually hear singing on the song. So as soon as I heard him singing, I started smiling because I'm like, I really like the tone of his voice when he sings. Oh. It says the English translations for these are dulcet. Am I reading that right? English, Jessie at BTS Trans, dulcet bangtan by AF Taehyung. So actually I think these might be, she might have asked dulcet for permission to use her lyric translations for these. That's awesome. I love that. I actually said on another live, I can't remember when, but I was like, man, it'd be really cool if whoever does dulcet actually made color-coded lyric videos. Man, that would be so helpful. So that's freaking awesome that that she actually got dulcets. Unless AF Taehyung is dulcet, I don't know. Maybe they're the same person and we just don't know. But that's awesome. I didn't know that, so that is a pleasant surprise. Okay, wait, is there still more? Oh. Okay, that was it. Okay. Wow, I really liked that. What a great intro to the song, or to the album. So now I'm really curious exactly kind of how the rest of the album's going to go. If it's going to kind of have the same kind of feel the rest of the way through. I'm assuming some will be a little more aggressive, of course. But this is talking about following his dream, even if it goes against the norm. So, now I do know, I'm just putting this out there right now. I do know that Do You and Joke have MVs. However, when I went to pull up the Do You MV, I know when I pulled it up on Bangtan's channel, there were no lyrics on it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and do all color-coded lyric videos for this album listen. Then at a later time, I'll do a separate reaction for RM's MV. So I'll actually watch the Do You MV and the Joke MV, and if he has something, like when I get to Mono, if he has something from Mono, maybe I can just combine all of his MVs together and just do like a fun special like live for his for all the MVs. So now obviously I've watched the Who Are the Seven Members of Bangtan 50 million times because I watch like so many other reactors react to it. So I've heard Do You. I'm not pop, I'm not rap, I'm not R&B hip hop. Like, I've heard that line 50 million times, it seems, because I watch so many people's reactions. So I have heard that portion of this song. So, other than that, I have never heard the song. So let's go ahead and put this on the screen and let's do this. what a great and interesting sound. Is that a spray paint can? Sounds like the little bead that's in a spray paint can, and then that shh. That sounds like a spray paint can. Am I... That totally sounds like... He's shaking up a spray paint can. Spraying. Yeah, that's totally a spray paint can. And then he's shaking it again. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. I already like the way this is starting. I hate what did he call them? The self-help books. I hate self-help books. They're the most useless things. Oh my god, this is great. Okay, I'm already loving the way this is starting. This is wonderful. Exactly, like everyone's different. Oh my god, I love this. Oh wow, I really, really like this. Fuck that, you're the only one ever, even though you're not perfect, you're limited edition. I fucking love that. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I really, really like this. There's someone bound to be jealous of you anyway, so please just do you. Oh my god. Like, so many people need to hear this. So many people need to hear this. Oh my god. Honestly, like, it's kind of like, obviously, I know I'm just now listening to it, but I can just imagine if I'm just now listening to it, and I've been reacting to BTS for 3 years now, if I'm just now listening to it, I know the amount of people in the world who have never heard this in their entire life, or know what the hell this is, or wouldn't listen to it because it's not in their language, so they're like, whatever, I'm not going to read lyrics, are missing out on such a wonderful message. Like, this is such a message that so many people need to freaking hear. Holy shit. So many people need to hear this. You're the only one never 완벽하진 않아도 한정팔라고 잡히는 공간을 탐내겠어 그니까 넌 그냥 너를 해줘 do you 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 I'm not pop, I'm not rock, I'm not funk, I'm not R&B or hip-hop 아직도 뭔지도 모르는 애들 All those who still don't know, clear out your earwax. Oh, I love it. I really, really like this, guys. I really like this. I'm not R&B or hip-hop. 아직도 뭔지도 모르는 애들 전부 다 파락윗바. 심하게 힙합이 아니야. 그럼 A7 힙합이 아니야. 네가 B7 칸에보다도 힙합의 꼰대 선비 새끼들은 저리로 가라. 내가 막 힙합 애들 전부 다 파락윗바. 심하게 힙합이 아니야. 그럼 A7 힙합이 아니야. 네가 A7 칸에보다도 Yeah, exactly. I love this. That's right. God, he's so fast. I can, like, I'm a really fast reader. So, like, and even I, like, am just finishing the last word as he goes to the next thing. I'm like, shit. And I'm a fast reader. So I'm keeping up, but barely. Damn, I love this. So he's basically, it seemed at first he was kind of like, maybe like, you know, shitting on people who kind of follow the trends, but he's not. He's just saying, like, you don't have to follow the trends. But if you do, that's fine, as long as you're being yourself. Like, if that's just who you are, if you're the type of person who just likes to follow trends and that's you, good. And if you're different than that, good. Like, as long as you do you, you know? I love that. Nice. This is awesome. I love this song. Oh. It's so true. Yeah, oh my god, yes. That's like literally like hold on. Those who yell respect with their own lips, honestly, it's not that they don't know the real meaning of the word. So like that's literally reminds me of him and Suga's song Respect. Like it, because they're like he's talking about it back then and he's still talking about it now because it's the same old shit. Like people want to spout respect and want to, you know, just try to like, you know, speak as if like they're better than you, but like you don't even know the fucking word, what the meaning of the damn word is yourself. Like stop. Like, so yeah, I love this. I really like this. Yeah, I saw the asterisks and I'm assuming those asterisks are relating back to Dulcet. Like if you want to know like if there's a specific like, you know, sometimes they'll reference things, like for instance, you know how there's just a random thought that just came in my mind, a random example. You know how there's the rabbit in the moon in the Idol MV, for instance, that's referring to something specifically in like kind of Korean what the fuck was I trying to say? Korean like heritage type of like a childhood like kind of story with like the rabbit in the moon. So I know that like certain things that have asterisks in here must be referring to like if you looked back and actually watched it on or read it on Dulcet, the like explanation of what this is about would probably be on Dulcet. So I'm assuming that's what's going on there. Great. I have no idea where that word came from. I was obviously trying to combine two words. Sometimes I do that. My mom does that a lot, and I swear I'm turning into my mother. She'll combine two words, or she'll like flip the two words. I don't know. He showed me a picture of like a dumpster fire earlier, and I was like, oh my god, a fire dumpster. And he's like, a what? And I'm like, a fire dumpster. And he's like, you're close. And I was like, oh yeah, no, dumpster fire. That's what I meant. I do it. I've been doing it a lot. I'm like, I'm literally turning into my mother, but it's okay. It's hilarious. It just means I'm fucking getting old. You can see it in the description. Oh, in the description box below. That's what you're saying. Okay. Thank you. So you don't have to actually go all the way to Dulcet. That's what you're trying to tell me. You can just look at the description box below. Okay. Got you. Sometimes they put it in the CCs. Oh, well, not in that one. Okay. I got you, though. Okay, cool. But it's also on Dulcet for the description. Okay. Sounds good. I need to straighten my hair. I washed it tonight, and I didn't have time, so. Anyway, okay, let's go. Can he not go, Can he not, like, make that sound, though? I'm just wondering. Can he not do that? It would be great if he didn't do that. I'm just saying. I love that. The way he played with it too. So he's like, I'm saying my rapping is better than theirs. Like, I'm saying my music is better than theirs. Who's better than who at rapping? Who's better than who at this thing? And he like the way he's like, who's better than who at rapping? Who's better than who at this thing? Like the way he played with his voice with it was kind of like he was kind of like na 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 na, like you know, kind of like teasing them, like, you know, kind of like making fun of them in a way, like how a child would make fun of someone. I don't know. I really like the way he just played with his voice on that one. Wow. I love how the music cut out there. And then it comes back in. Yeah, like taunting. Oh, I love the way he said it at the end. Excuse me. What what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, in that last part where he said, who are you? Like, I'm just doing me. Who were you this entire time? And then he's like, oh yeah, that's right, we were friends. And it's like, that's kind of how it was. Like, I mean, he was, you know, kind of friends with some of these people back in the day who then started shitting on him later on when he started being an idol. You know what I mean? And it's like, look, I'm still just doing me. Like, I don't know, like who were you this entire time? Like, I thought you were my friend. Like, oh, that's right, we were friends. Like, what happened? Like, you know, I'm still just doing me. Just because I'm growing, and with growth does come change, doesn't mean I've changed necessarily and I'm like some completely different person. I'm just growing and I'm learning and I'm expanding, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like, for you to sit here and shit on me now, like, who were you this entire time? Were you even my friend? Like, yeah. Oh, so good. I really like that one, y'all. That's playlist. That's a playlist, y'all. He does repeat "Do You" a lot towards the end, which isn't necessarily my favorite. Because if you guys don't know, I don't like things that repeat a whole bunch, like over and over and over again. And he does repeat "Do You" a lot, especially towards the end. But I like it enough to where it's still going to go on my playlist. So, yeah. All right. So up next is "Awakening." Alrighty. All right. Let me put the volume back up on this one. All right. "Awakening" is next. Let's go. I was not okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, I wasn't expecting the sounds that I got, the sample that I got. I'm assuming that's a sample. If not, it's probably, oh God, what's her name? You know who I'm talking about. But I'm assuming it's a sample. Okay, I wasn't expecting this, and it sounds like there's freaking like, what are the, like, chimes that are like coming in now? Like, what is happening? Like wind chimes? It sounds like it's an electric guitar, but on a synthesizer. It sounds like there's like an electric guitar programmed into a keyboard. So they're playing what sounds like an electric guitar, but on a keyboard, like on a synth. What is happening? These sounds are crazy. Adora, yeah, that's her name. Was that a saxophone? Did I just hear doom doom doom? It's either like a fucking like oboe or some shit or a saxophone. What is that? What is happening? Oh no, that's a saxophone. That definitely sounds like a saxophone. What is happening in this production? Holy shitballs. I can barely like pay attention to the lyrics because this production is like going crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, I think it's samples, yeah. I was expecting a beat because you heard the dun dun dun. I was expecting like a beat to come in here, and it didn't happen. That totally threw me off guard because with the way it was like ding ding ding, I totally thought it was setting up for a like bass beat to actually come in, and that did not happen. Wow. Damn. Yeah, fuck you. I'm an idol. Yeah, I'm an idol. Though I didn't like it at one point. Now I gotta love that title. I love that. I like that he obviously the initial like struggle with that identity of like, you know, everyone's kind of making fun of you and like obviously it took a while for them to like really get the recognition that they deserved. So it's like he makes this decision, it doesn't like take off right away. Like they really have to work for it like big time. So I could understand the doubts of that decision, thinking like, oh my God, was this worth it? Like, is this the decision I should have made? Like regretting the idol, like stigma of the idol, like kind of title, and the fact that brought with a lot of that brought a lot of hate towards him because he like, oh, you're a sellout or whatever. So it's like I get the kind of resentment towards the title of idol at first, but then seeing everything that they've been able to accomplish through being an idol and a very successful idol group as it is, or as it is now, seeing everything they've been able to do and accomplish and how much their words have been able to spread throughout like the globe, and their message and the positivity and the impact, like, and even back then when this came out, this was what, 2015 I think this came out. So I mean, even back then they weren't at the level that they are now. They were still working hard back then when he wrote this. But you know, so I get at first not like being resentful, you know, towards the title of idol, because back then, especially in the beginning of that first year or two, that was probably a lot of doubt, wondering if this was the right decision, because, you know, we all know their company freaking struggled, you know. Man, I like this. Every night I fight with my inner self, like, yeah. I like that. That's right. Whether I was an idol or an artist was never really important. And that's the thing. It's like whatever your title is that you give me, that's not what's important here. Whether you call me a rapper, whether you call me singer, an idol, an artist, whatever, like, that's not important. Of course, idol, artist, like, that is referenced in Idol later on. What's important is the words that are they saying. Before the way that you looked at me, that was all I was. I clung onto those titles and hung myself on labels. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so many people want to stick like labels, like, oh, well, he's just an idol rapper, he's just an idol, you know, a K-pop, you know, idol, and they want to diminish what you are, and because of like certain titles, or they want to put you on a pedestal because of a certain title. But it's the work behind it that matters, not the title itself. Like, you could be put on a pedestal because of your title, but you really don't do shit for that title. Everyone else does the work for that title. Or you could have a title that's, you know, stigmatized and kind of made fun of, but yet you're grinding and you're putting in the work for it. So that's what matters. The shit under the label is what matters, not the fucking label itself. You know? Yeah. Sorry. So I like that he's basically, you know, like, for those were car references, like very expensive cars, obviously, and he's just like, you know, the confidence is more than just a nice car. Like, I'm not going to base my success and how confident I am in myself on whether I have like this big, nice, fancy car and shit, like, because that's not what it's about. Like, I have to get my confidence somewhere else, you know? Yeah. I like how he's harmonizing with himself in this here. It sounds, the effect of that sounds really, really cool. I like that. Tell me that I can't survive, and it's cold, it'll just feel my vibe. I know one day at a time, the sun gon' shine.
추락하는 그 순간 누가 내 손 잡아줄 건가 무대를 내려온 순간 그 누가 내 옆에 있을까
I need him to stop with these ad libs. He's literally just like moaning into the microphone, and I need him to stop.
Tell me that I can't survive. It's cold, but it's still my vibe. I know one day at a time, the sun gon' shine.
Oh. This piano at the end is great. I like that last like chord at the end there. I didn't think it was gonna end. I thought it was gonna be like dun 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 is where I thought it was gonna end, and then they were like dun with the last chord. I'm like, oh, okay, I like that last chord there. Okay, so sorry. It is I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Yeah, no, Jackie, I know. I read all that. That's why I went ahead and scheduled it now. My second dose is like at the end of the month, so it'll be like over a month before the concert even happens, so I'll be good to go. But yeah, okay. Let's continue. Alright. Next up is Monster. So I wonder if this is this the yeah, but I told you that I'm a monster. That's where I be rapping. Is that this one? Because he says monster in it, so I don't know if that's this one or not. But that's also obviously from who are the 7 members of Bangtan that I've seen 50 million times from other people reacting to it. Is that this one? I don't know. I don't know if that's what this one is. Because I've never heard any of these. So, oh, that's a joke. Okay, so that'll be in part 2. I think joke comes in part 2, which we'll do right after this. Okay, cool. I don't know what's what, guys. I literally just know little snippets from when they're in like compilations of stuff. That's literally all I know when it comes to their solo work. Like when I listen to like Suga's like stuff, I only knew like the little segments of like stuff that they had from who are the 7 members. But yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's hear what this one is. Is this... Okay. These sound samples are crazy. I mean, I think your thighs might be a little too thick. But, you know. Just kidding. Nice. So yeah, so as you can see, the little 1 and the 2, this is obviously referencing stuff that I'm assuming are down in the descriptions here. Yeah, reference 1, the original track of this song was Grown Simba. The reference to the original track of this song was Grown Simba by J. Cole. Second reference can mean to chew or to speak ill of someone. So yeah, so these are going to be all the references that come up in the song, which as you can see is a lot of references. So yeah, my man is thick. Yes, he is, and we are not upset by that. Okay.
달려든 늘 디셈버 곧 너도 알겠지 이름 값하는 심보 나는 식도 랩 몬스터 넌 바로 나를 씹어 그래 intro to outro 너는 귀들을 술을 담아 저도 모르는 변신도 말고 멋스라는 형들은 다 이리 왔어 폭발하는 얼음에 가서 설명 못했던 긴 말도 착한 날 채찍질한 건 저 시팔놈들의 입방정 설명 못 담아 저도 모르는 변신도 말고 멋스라는 형들은 다 이리 왔어 폭발하는 얼음에 가서 설명 못했던 긴 말도 착한 날 채찍질한 건 저 시팔놈들의 입방정 화적이 가적이 가리지 않은 내 뺏기 달고 살게 되나 하루 종일 낮에 checky.
I love that. Sorry I'm yawning, guys. I didn't have a lot of sleep the last couple of nights. And it's almost midnight. I love that. Okay, so obviously, like, you know how, like, when the seasons change, like, people get allergies when, like, the seasons change and they sneeze and stuff. So I love the reference of, like, his spirit doesn't change during the change of seasons. Like, he's gonna stay the same. You'll get to live with me all day. I'm a sneeze. Like, I'm still gonna, like, I'm gonna be affecting you. Like, I'm not gonna, like, the seasons are gonna change, but I'm not gonna be changing while the seasons are changing. But even though I don't change, I'm still gonna have an effect on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I get that.
가족이 가리지 않은 내 뺏기 달고 살게 되나 하루 종일 낮에 checky 딴 이름은 checky so more fucking checky 불쌍한 인생 어린아이 나야 why I rap this left side come on right side come on 이 리듬을 느낀다면 여기로 come on R to the M I'm a motherfucking monster R to the M I'm a motherfucking monster left side come on right side come on 이 리듬을 느낀다면 여기로 come on R to the M I'm a motherfucking monster R to the M, I'm a motherfucking monster. This life I live in, I live like I live in. You like they live in, I spit right, I'm heaven. Sick up, you give me so get right, you bitches.
Nice. Hold on, what was that? Eat up your high pride. I'm a giraffe standing outside the house. I love that. Obviously, that's another reference. I'll read that later. But just the, you know, your high pride, like your pride, like your ego, like your pride is so high up here, but like, I'm a giraffe, bitch. I'm still gonna get at you. Like, it doesn't matter how high your ego is, how full of yourself you are. Like, I'm still gonna be able to get to you. Like, I'm a fucking giraffe out here. Like, I'll still get to you. I love that. How do you come up with like these types of metaphors and shit? Like, honestly, like, I never understood like how people are able to like come up with like these different like oh, your pride's so high, but bitch, I'm a giraffe. I'll still eat you up. Like, how do you come up with this shit? Like, I love it. Like, I love it. I just think it's so clever. It's just so clever and well done that, like, you know me, I've always said from the beginning when I first started listening to BTS's music and I first started, like, getting into, like, obviously their songs were a way more kind of, like, hip-hop influence. Some of their songs, not all of their songs, obviously, but they had way more of a hip-hop influence than a lot of the other stuff I had been listening to. And I had said from the beginning, I was like, guys, I'm not the biggest hip-hop fan. I'm just not. Like, I'm not the biggest rap fan. And I never really have been. That being said, I do appreciate complex lyrics and when things really have meaning behind them. And I really, really appreciate a great beat and a great flow. If you have a great beat and an amazing flow, like, you got me. Even though I'm not necessarily the biggest rap fan, maybe it's because I'm not the biggest rap fan because I'm used to listening to Western rap. Maybe that's why I'm not the biggest rap fan. It's not my favorite. It's just, it's not very, for the most part, this is not all, I don't want to make a blanket statement, but for the most part, it's just not very clever to me. It's not, a lot of it sounds the same. And so I've just never really been a fan. But yeah, so I think that through listening to K-pop and it's actually, obviously BTS was kind of, you know, obviously EXO is my old group. You guys know that. And so listening to EXO before I even really knew BTS or anything about them, that was kind of my introduction of, you know, how kind of, the structure of a lot of, like, you know, K-pop type songs with singing and rapping. You don't really get that in America. So that was kind of the first time I'd ever really heard the whole combination of both vocal and rapping all within the same track, because that's not a common thing I would ever hear. So I already kind of had an introduction to that whole thing, but obviously most of EXO songs are very vocally heavy, like bass. I mean, they're insane vocal group. That's what they're known for. BTS is known for their insane rap line. I mean, like, that's not the only thing they're known for, obviously, but you guys know what I'm saying. So from EXO getting into understanding, oh, this is a thing with the vocals and the rapping, and then moving into BTS and hearing even more rapping than I was used to. At first I was like, I don't know, because like the rapping's not really my thing, but you know, actually like paying attention to their MVs and reading their lyrics when I was reacting to the MVs, like you have a better appreciation for their rapping. And first of all, their flows are super unique as well too. It's not something that you've really heard. Plus the Korean language in and of itself while rapping sounds so nice to the ear. There's just something about the way the words are put together. It's pleasant to hear in like rap form. It flows really nice. It sounds really, really nice. Excuse me. So, at first I was kind of apprehensive because I was like, I don't know. I'm not really like a rap fan. Like, honestly, I'm not. But like, through listening to like K-pop and different groups and stuff, and even like, you know, more recently like Stray Kids. I don't know if you guys listen to Stray Kids or not, but they're also a self-produced scene. They write everything, they compose, they produce, and all of that. So even like listening to like their lyrics and their stuff and like seeing them pouring like their heart into like their words and stuff, it's just, you get just more of an appreciation for rap when you're hearing it from these groups that, like, you know, are number one, have amazing vocal tones, have amazing flows, and are actually talking about something that like matters. So yeah, it's definitely given me a better appreciation for rap in general, that's for sure. Because like I would never in a million years before sit down and listen to an entire like rap album. I would never have done that previously, but now doing this, like, I have no problem sitting down and listening to this because I know what I'm about to get is going to mean something. It's going to sound good. His lyrics are going to be clever. They're going to be witty, and he's going to kill it. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's my little 2 cents real quick. Let me continue.
When you play low, you know I play roles. Rapper, composer, a star, so lay low. 네 짝사랑 가곡처럼 점점 커지네 일이 싹 젖게 될 테니 너도 팬티 지참의 피리.
Wait, what?
점점 커지네 일이 싹 젖게 될 테니.
What the fuck is he saying? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That is really, really funny. I'm dying laughing at this lyric. I cannot. Okay, let me continue. That's great. I love this. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Ooh, I love that. Love that. I've diligently walked like this for 7 years, and now the path, it's cleared up for me. He trained for so long. He's been in this release in 2015, so they would have been out for like 2 years now. The path is now kind of starting to clear up for them. They're seen. It's starting to, like, you know, gain traction. So diss me while you can. You're a loser who only worries about others' lives. Honey, if that is literally not like freaking Twitter, that's literally just all of Twitter and TikTok in some places, you know what I mean? Man, I freaking can't. I think these are the things that got him in a little trouble. It's hilarious though. Like, honestly, I don't know why that would get him in trouble, because that could literally like be... that's not like just talking to like a girl. That could be talking to a girl or a guy, and he's obviously like using it as like a metaphor, just like he uses everything else as a metaphor. So people who are people who are choosing to pinpoint this line and to be like, oh my god, I can't believe he said that, like offended by it, need to calm down, because He's literally just using it as a metaphor, just like so many other things he's already used as a metaphor. You're just choosing to be offended by this particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Not you in particular, sweetie, but you know what I mean? Like the people who are choosing to be offended by it. Like, calm down. It's literally in trouble from prudes. I mean, excuses. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, they're literally choosing to like pick this one thing out and be like, oh my God, I can't believe. But it's like, he's used so many other metaphors. Like, why is this metaphor so offensive to you? Like, it's like, calm down. But yeah. Yes, Dan Twitter in a nutshell. If that's not keyboard warriors, exactly. I love that line. Just know you can, you're a loser with only worries. Others' lives, yes.
That was childish.
The way he said that! Oh my God, I love that! Oh shit, that was childish. Oh, the way he said that was childish was perfect.
Oh shit, that was childish.
You can hear the smirk on his face when he says that. You can literally hear that he's smiling when he says that word. You know how like for those of you who work in customer service, they always tell you there's a difference. You can literally hear when someone answers the phone and they're like, oh, hi, thanks for calling so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. You can hear if they have a smile on their face or not. You can hear it over the phone. You can hear if there's a smile on someone's face. And you can literally hear the smirk on his face when he says that was childish. Oh my God, I'm loving it. That's so great.
Oh shit, that was childish. Don't worry.
He like literally giggled when he said don't worry. Oh my God, I love this.
Shit, that was childish. Don't worry.
Nice.
Singapore, Nathan, Taiwan, bitch. I'm so busy popping tags. You so busy shouting next, bitch.
I'm like dying at these lyrics. Oh my God, this is so funny. Singapore today, Taiwan tomorrow, bitch. I'm so busy popping tags. You're so busy shouting nags, bitch. Oh my God, like they're consuming themselves with just nagging and bitching about other people while I'm out here just living my life. Like, I don't have time for you. I'm out here living my life. I'm going here, I'm going there, and all you're literally doing is just bitching about me. Yeah.
Nathan, Taiwan, bitch. I'm so busy popping tags. You so busy shouting next, bitch.
So funny. It's so true though, like
어떤 감성도 가사로 바꿔 언급출사 bitch 마음이 가라난 새끼들 입에 불을 지라지 더는 말도 가사로 바꿔 언급출사 bitch 마음이 가라난 새끼들 입에 불을 지라지 더는 말할 수 없게 왜 자꾸 또 쩝쩝대 날 쉽고 듣고만 보는 게 그냥 즐겁대 하루 인생 bitch 그렇게라도 차위해라 그래 힙합이 네 전부겠지 어쩌겠냐 추석기 성길 같은 새끼들 my rapping for you my music ain't for everybody 특히 not for you bitch.
yes! Oh my God! I fucking love this so much! Oh my God. That entire verse was perfect. I translate any emotion into lyrics. We've literally seen that so much already, just in these 4 songs. And the fact that he ends everything with bitch, and it's so funny. There was like this thing that like me and like my friends did like back in the day, and it was kind of like if you can literally like end every sentence with bitch and it just makes a sentence so much easier, bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like, or not easier, but like better. Like, it just end your sentence with bitch and it just makes the sentence so much better. And so every single time I hear him da 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 bitch, like it just cracks me up because I'm like, yes. It just makes this sentence so much better. I love the word bitch. I think it's great. Bitch could literally mean so many different things. Like, honestly, I actually saw a TikTok of someone saying, I think you guys are misunderstanding me because if I'm saying bitch, I'm not necessarily being offensive. Bitch has so many different meanings. And like they literally went through like, if I say bitch like this, it means blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, thank you for clarifying because people don't understand. Yes, bitch. Exactly. So I translate any emotion into lyrics. Bitch. I glue the mouth of those bastards who are poor in spirit so they can't talk anymore. Love that. Like, he's pouring his heart out here. He's saying what needs to be fucking said, and he's shutting those people up. They say it's just fun to chew me, tear me apart, and taste me. Like, so even though I'm coming with it, like, they're just it's like they're getting pleasure out of making fun of me and like trying to tear me apart. Low life, bitch. Comfort yourself like that if it helps. Yeah, hip hop is all you have. What else can you do? Because it's true. Like, I mean, he literally was criticized for like expanding. Like, he wasn't just underground hip hop anymore. Like, he's expanded. He started dancing. He started doing vocals. You know, he started doing all these other things. He wasn't just hip hop, and he got shit on so much for not just being hip hop. And so he's like, you know, hip hop, that's all you have. What else can you do? At least like I'm growing and I'm learning and I'm flourishing from, you know, these experiences. What do you have? Like, you're still stuck in the same place that you were, that I was back then. Like, fucking do something more. I love it. Bastards like traffic jams. My rap ain't for you. My music ain't for everybody, especially not for you, bitch. Fucking love it. For you. My music ain't for everybody, ticky not for you, bitch. Oh my god, I love that.
Come on, right side, come on. 이 리듬을 느낀다면 여기로. Come on, R to the M, I'm a motherfucking monster. R to the M, I'm a motherfucking monster. Left side, come on, right side, come on. 이 리듬을 느낀다면 여기로. R to the M, I'm a motherfucking monster. R to the M, I'm a motherfucking monster.
His little laugh at the end, ha. Oh my god, I loved that. I loved that a little too much. I think that was great. That was really funny. The lyrics on that one, I was really loving the lyrics on that one. I was getting a kick out of it. It was giving me a little giggle, that's for sure. All right, so next up is going to be I literally have RM Thighs pulled up on Google because someone said, wait a second, hold on, RM a thick boy? And I'm like, boy, where have you been? Yes, RM's a thick boy. So I had to like literally save a couple pictures and send it to him. Like, where have you been? Yes, RM's a thick boy. So I literally have RM's thighs pulled up on a Google image search. That's hilarious. Oh god, that's too funny. That was literally like my last Google image search page. I'm like, boy, where have you been? Yeah, he's a thick boy. Hello. Okay, so the next live we are doing, I have to end this live and start a new one because you know they will shut it down if I have too many songs being reacted to in one video. So we are going to pull up lyric videos for Throw Away. Let me just go ahead and do that now. Pull up a lyric video for Throw Away. Doing the important work. You know, people gotta know. People gotta know. But yeah, and I told him all about it. I was like, literally the first words out of JK's mouth to RM were thighs. That's literally, RM saw him for the first time and he was wearing like, he was like walking around the dorm in like his underwear. And, or not RM. JK saw RM for the first time and he was like walking around the dorm in like his underwear and like he just like stared at him and his first words out of his mouth were thighs. So funny. Oh my god. Hilarious. So yeah, I had to share the funny little knowledge with him since he didn't know. Okay, so Throwaway and then Joke. And then God Rap. Okay. And then, oh, why don't I have an AF Taehyung lyric video for God Rap? No, that's Monster. No, I don't think I have an AF Taehyung lyric video for God Rap. Oh no. I don't. Oh, freaking A. I don't know which one I should use. Okay, so should I just use the one with the most views? I'll just, I guess. Okay, there was one that was released like a year ago. Do you think that one would be better? Since it's more recent. Hopefully they would have it right by this. Or by this time. Anyone? Anyone? Can someone like see the different options and tell me if they know which one is best for me to pick? I'm gonna move on to the next one, but let me know if you guys know. Just pick one. Okay, the more recent one. All right. There's literally one from like 2 months ago. We'll go with that one. We'll go with this one. Hold on. Whoa. No. Stop. Pause. God damn it. Lord. Sorry, I was not pausing. I just wanted to look at the... looking at just making sure that no one's complaining about the lyrics. Okay, so... Okay, so yeah, no one's complaining about the lyrics, the lyric video itself. So that's good. Okay, so we picked that one, and then after that is Rush. Okay, so Rush. All right, and that is AF Taehyung as well. Okay, cool. So let me prep these by pausing. Nope, we're not going to start that. You're going to pause instead. Okay, so we're pausing that one. Then we pull up Joke. We will pause Joke so that one doesn't... Shit, there's a warning. This song contains explicit, offensive, and extremely vulgar vocabulary. If you're uncomfortable with this, please do not watch it. Thank you. Damn, there's a warning before Joke. That's crazy. And then Rush. Nope, gotta pause that. Okay. All right, so all 4 videos are prepped and ready to go. So we just finished the first 4, which is Voice, Do You, Awakening a Monster. I'm going to end this live. I'm going to immediately start the next live, which will be part 2 for RM's mixtape, and we will be reacting to Throwaway, Joke, God Rap, and Rush. Okay, and then after part 2, we will immediately start part 3, which will be the last 3, which is Life, Adrift, and I Believe. Okay, so please join me back here in literally, like, I'm going to end this and immediately start again. I already have water, I have my Red Bull, I've already used the bathroom, and I've already prepped the videos. It's going to be the same thumbnail. I just have to switch the title to say part 1 instead of part 2. So, yeah, okay, so I will literally be right back. Just come right back, and yeah. Okay. All right, that's it. Wait, I need to pull up my outro for this. Thought I was all prepped and I don't have my outro pulled up yet. Hello. All right, guys, I will see you back here in like 5 minutes.